Hello, my relationship is going south with my spouse. Can I get a divorce without affecting my status, although I have a 751 pending? Okay, so you have removal condition pending. Yes, you can always get a divorce anytime you want. So your question is, how does it affect your status? If you've already filed the removal of conditions, honestly, it's not really going to affect anything. It'd be rare that you would get an interview for that. If you did, of course, you would have to be honest if that topic came up and say that we're separated or whatever. But really, if you've already filed your removal of conditions and now in the interim you start processing a divorce, which doesn't happen immediately. If you're just now thinking about it, it's going to be months before your divorce. You may well have your regular green card, your 10-year green card, before you even get to the end of a divorce process. So it sounds like you don't have anything to worry about. Again, you're always going to be honest. If it did come up and perhaps you had an interview, you would mention it, but you're almost certainly not going to have an interview. Most people don't. But let's go back to the case where what happens if I divorced even before I filed my removal of conditions. Yes, the people, that's not uncommon. We've done many of those. Sometimes relationships don't work, and your challenge there is it is possible to file a 751 without the person who originally sponsored you. You just have to demonstrate that the marriage was entered into in good faith. This wasn't, a scam to get an immigration benefit, but for whatever reason it just didn't work out. And as long as you can show that and convince them that they go through, and they generally do go through in those circumstances. So either way, sounds like you're going to be fine, especially if you've already filed it, as you said. You really don't have anything to worry about. Just sit back and wait for that green card. Now, if your address changes and you don't receive the green card, you do have to worry about things like that. You make sure your address is current. You change it with CIS if you have in fact moved from whatever address you put on the 751. Because if it's not deliverable and it gets returned, now you got another process to deal with. But bottom line is you should be fine. And even if it's asked and you answer, of course, honestly, that yes, we're divorcing or divorced, that still doesn't preclude you from getting your 10-year green card. We always had to say permanent green card because there's no such thing. They all expire in 10 years. So you should be fine.
If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to us if you could hit the like button and comment below to let us know what you think. You can also ask your own immigration questions in the comments below. If you want to make sure not to miss any of our future videos, we invite you to subscribe here on YouTube and be sure to click the notification icon so you can be alerted whenever we publish a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook where you can watch our regular immigration Q&A live streams.